on Steinitz Memorial is a blitz tournament. So blunders obviously will be there, but I only show videos of interesting games. Please write in the comment section if you want me to recap the biggest blunders of this tournament. Yeah, the tournament ended yesterday and was won by world champion Magnus Carlsen. Congrats to him. So let's start with the game. So Requiem Liang is white and played knight of 3 here, d5, knight d4. I'm just going to skip through the opening. Knight f6, c4, c6, g3, g6. This is an interesting sideline, which only 21 games played yet in. So grandmasters are doing their homework and preparing for the games. b3, bishop g7, bishop b2, castles, knight bd2, bishop f5, bishop g2, knight e4, castles, queen a5, a3, preparing b4 in the future. So knight d7, rook c1, rook a c8, and now comes the move b4. Like queen d8, e3, fixing this pawn structure. Knight takes d2, knight takes d2, bishop to d3, rook e1, knight to b6, and c5. Knight c4, knight takes c4, bishop takes c4, and a4. Rook e8, and obviously rook e8 is, the point is that you want to play e5 or e6 in the near future. And so white wants to prevent that with f4, controlling the e5 square, queen to d7, queen to d2, b6, challenging this pawn structure, which obviously looks like a bit weak. And yeah, b6 just wants to just attack. Ask white, what do you want to do with this pawn structure? And white just plays bishop to f1, trying to exchange these bishops. So, like, if black just does a move like king h8, like a no move, white can just take, not this one, sorry, and he just eventually gets a pawn. White is just better here. So after bishop f1, black took on f1, and rook takes f1, rook to b8, bishop a3. The idea is to prevent black's threat. Like you see here, if white plays like no move, like f1, the idea is to take on c5. You cannot really take back. Like best move is obviously take back the rook. Then you just play e6, and now black has a clear plan. No? He wants to put his bishop on f8 and attack this weak b4 pawn after Mook has moved. No? So this is obviously not good for white, and black is positionally better here. So he played bishop a3, preventing this idea, and then black played h5, and now you can clearly see that black has equalized or even has an advantage, because look at these squares. No? He's ready to play on all these white squares, and without this white bishop on g2, white's king is looking a bit weak. No? So many weak white squares, and just compare this bishop to this one, and black has clearly an advantage. And yeah, so Rook to c2. This is an inaccuracy. Can you find the best move for black? Just pause the video. It's not a tactic, I would say that. It's more of like a positional way to play. Congrats if you found it. The correct move is b5. And now you see, it's not really good to take this pawn. Because after rook takes, yeah, white has some problems to coordinate, because what is this bishop doing here? What is this rook doing here? And what is this queen really doing here? It seems like they're all protecting their pawns. Like, this is a weak pawn, this is a weak pawn, this is a weak pawn. Just make these guys green, so yeah, and the whole pawn structure on the queen side looks pretty weak. So this is actually not really playable in a human perspective. Like, obviously computer doesn't care about this, but in human this is very hard to play with white, and black has a plan, no? He wants to play this. He wants to put pressure on this b pile. In the future he maybe wants to break this pawn structure further with e file, and obviously he still wants to play on the white squares, no? Here around the king. So now white has the chance to play on the queen side and on the king side. So this is just perfect for white. So white had to play rook a2 here. Rook a2. And as you see, you shouldn't take this pawn. You shouldn't take this pawn. Because after bishop b2 you just have a weak pawn, and white can take it, and yes, this rook gets active, no? Suddenly you think that this pawn gets weak, this a7 pawn gets weak, and somehow white gets some counterplay on the queen side. And this advantage that black has on the king side is long-term advantage. So you have to squeeze him out of the game, kind of, yeah. So that's why Anton Korobov played b5. And just look at these white squares, how weak they are. And this is just a perfect position for black. And black is now pushing for a win, and white is trying to equalize. So bishop b2. Anyway, trying to protect all the weak pawns. And now black played queen f5. Queen g4 was possible. And it's okay because of rook d1 e6. Black just continues. Some in the future maybe wants to play a5, or trying to make the pawn structure for white, the queen side, even more like loose, kind of loose, yeah. Okay, queen f5 also arguably good move, trying to occupy these squares, and yeah. Bishop to c3. White has no plan. He just wants makes a move, and yeah. What would you do in this position? I mean, a5 isn't good because then you have no play on the queen side, and obviously then black can just switch all his gears on the king side, and you'll get done here. There's no hope whatsoever if you're trying to do this. So a5 would be a very big mistake. And what else can you do? You don't want to take, really, because if you take, like, okay, let's do this. White takes. You can really work on this a file, because once you have to care about your weakness. And look at these two rooks, they can just easily control this line, and then you have nothing. Then black gets this a file and the advantage on the king side. This wouldn't be good. So I just no moves. He has to play bishop to c3, which is a bit sad. What else to do? Okay. Black just improves the position of his pieces. Bishop f6, queen to c2, queen e6, and yeah, obviously black doesn't want to try queens. He has an initiative. Queen e6, queen e2, queen e4, occupying the square, which was the idea to play queen f4, f5. And again, playing on the white squares. No, this queen side there's nothing really going on there, so white is playing on the king side on the light squares. And king to f2. Yeah, I mean this king on g1 looks really under trouble. What is it doing? Queen. What is it doing? Look at this queen. No? It's just pointing at this king. And there are future ideas like h4, h6. And then we can play queen g7, rook to h8. We can even play h5. Like play h5 and then take on g3. Yeah. So black obviously is much better here after queen e4. And king f2. We're trying to maybe play a5 and then escape to the queen side, but that's far too slow. And after king g7, queen to c2, e6, obviously not trading queens, and I might play queen d3 here, which is actually a small mistake. Should have played something else, like, yeah, you see. And because, yeah, can you find a move? Just pause the video and just try to find a move for black. It's not completely winning, but it's very hard to play with white. Yeah, the move. If you found it, great. It's h4. Very nice move. Obviously, the threat is to take on g3. And when you take back, you have this powerful move, rook to h8, which is really devastating. And yeah. So after h4, white played the move king to g2. And after h takes g3, h takes g. Look at it, and just look at this rook. It's just a brilliancy. And yeah, black tried to confuse black a bit with f5. And yeah, what would you play here with black? Think a bit. Think a bit of your king. King gets weak, and yeah. Yeah, obviously you have to play queen to d2 here. I mean d7. And yes, the point is if you had played g takes f5 in this position. After rook takes f5, this king gets a bit weak, and I mean you are black, you have initiative. You don't have to give white counterplay, right? So just keep calm, cool head, and play queen d7. And now he played e4, e takes e4, queen takes e4, and rook to h5. A takes b5, a takes b5, and rook to a6. And now is the critical moment of the game. tried to find a winning idea for black, and yeah, just pause the video if you want to try. I appreciate it when you found the right move. Right move obviously is rook bh8. Great move. You are like, if you, okay, in the game rook to c8 was played. We come to that later. Just look at this rook to b8 line, h8, and I mean taking on c6 is a big mistake, because now rook to h2, king to g1, rook h1 check, king f2, and now g takes f5, threatening the queen. The queen has to protect this rook. Black's queen is obviously attacking this rook, and look at this king. And white, this is a temple, no? So white cannot really attack this king because there are no checks. And even this king in the near future could just run on to f8, and then it would be the safest king in the whole world. So no panic needed. Like, you can play king to f8, and then you can retreat this bishop to g7, and this king is perfectly safe. So this could go on like this. So now obviously queen f3 has to be played, and now bishop takes d4. Yeah, you can take on d4, then queen takes d4, and queen, rook, king e1. This is just, yeah, this is lost. I mean, this is mate in 6 with rook to 8, and now come like we are threatening queen to d2 check, and this is unstoppable. You can give checks like rook to g2 and then queen to g4, but that doesn't change the result of the game. So it's a deadly trap. So after this move, rook to h8, you're not allowed to take the pawn. And what should you do if you are not allowed to take the pawn? Look at these two rooks and how they will just take over the whole board. I mean, and then soon this pawn will fall. I mean, this queen will get into play. Like in the future, taking this pawn. Like if the king is on f2, queen could take this pawn, and this is just terrible. Black missed, like Korobov missed this move. He played rook to c8, very passive, and this game hadn't really left much. He might just play g4, rook to g5, bishop d2. G takes f5, rook takes f5, rook takes f5, queen takes f5, queen takes f5, g takes f5, bishop takes d4, and king f3. This endgame is a bit better for black, but it's very hard to convert it. So after e6, king e4, bishop e2, f takes e6, f takes e6, rook a7 check, king to g6, rook a2, bishop to f6, bishop f4, and rook d8. Yeah, rook h8 would be a better try, but okay. After rook d8, the game just went on, and even the game went on from this position, but it ended in a draw. I hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe my channel and share this video, and I hope you have a great time. Stay safe, and just write into the comment section if you want me to recap the biggest blunders of this tournament, the FIDE Online Steinitz Memorial, and see you in the next video. Bye.